Hello, hello. Just making sure the mic is working. Which I'm pretty sure it is. Okay. So, I'm doing a Resident Evil Village playthrough. Unfortunately, I tried to film the first part of it the other night, and I must have messed up the video somehow, like on the settings for my game, because when I went back and just glanced through it really quick just to see if everything was alright, it was just too dark. Like, anytime I was inside of a building, you could barely see anything. And then that little part where you had to walk through the forest, yeah, it was just, I mean, you might as well just had the entire screen on just pitch black mode or something like that. But it was fine when I was outside, but either way, it was just, I missed too much. And so I'm going to have to go back and record it again, which is a shame, because I felt like I got some good footage, but I don't know, I can probably get some more good footage, but, you know, should be fun. I'll probably do the same difficulty. Hardcore. I'm going to try not to use infinite ammo. I'll do first person again. Yeah, stopped right before I entered the castle,
Long
so.
ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence, the bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free from Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine and under branch, and into the forest deep. Feeling strange eyes upon her, the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed, and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared, and with a click of his fingers, crafted mist into a beautiful dress. "Come, child, warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy. Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat she found would carry her home. But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the Fish King appeared and offered one of his many fins. "Come, child, eat your fill." So the girl ate and smiled with joy once more. Continuing on, she soon entered the forest's dark heart. Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters. Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark yet regal. "Gifts we gave, but more you took," she snarled. "So more in turn is due." In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. There. She's asleep.
What is with the creepy story? She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional. A local tale. Besides, Rose doesn't seem to mind.
Because she doesn't understand it. Thank God. We moved here so that she wouldn't have to deal with any of that, remember?
There's nothing wrong with my memory. You're just being paranoid.
It's not... Never mind. I'm sorry. But I'm not paranoid. I'm just cautious.
Then, go cautiously take your daughter to bed.
He just cautiously takes her
I'll finish
outside
dinner.
and puts her in the road.
It's okay, Rose. Your mother doesn't want to remember it. I can't blame her.
Did you say something?
Yeah,
Nothing. I'll put her down.
was bringing this up the last playthrough once again. It's just the graphics are absolutely insane in this. They're so fucking good. Like everything just looks absolutely real. Oh, give me just a second. Hold on. Mic issue. Okay. Alright. Never mind. What is this? Yeah, last time I played, I sat there and watched this thing just because I was wondering if there was actually like a whole show, but it's just a clip that just repeats over and over. And brought up the story, that game, The Darkness, Jackie Estacado, and those creepy-ass snake creatures. How you could watch the entire movie To Kill a Mockingbird. And yeah, the fact that my dad's cousin was actually the kid in that. And I'm trying to remember what his name was. Once again, I'm going to look this up because I couldn't remember it last time. The dad was Atticus. Was it Jim? Jim Finch? I don't remember it being. Yeah, that is him, though. That's weird. Yeah, for some reason I don't remember that being the name of the character. That was a really good movie, though. I liked, when we watched it in class, I liked being able to tell everybody that that was my dad's cousin. Like, whoa, he's famous. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, Jim and Scout. Yeah, that's what they were. Okay. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Got a lot of catching up to do.
Hurry up and put Rose to sleep, will you?
Mom got you another new book?
I try not to repeat the same things I was saying last time, but at the same point I did want to bring up some of the points about the game itself. Just some things I would have changed, even though I felt like the game was basically perfect.
What a miracle.
Like I could have changed some stuff around if I had worked on it.
3 years ago, I couldn't even imagine something like this would happen.
Aha! Bread and mozzarella. That does make me hungry.
Don't get too close to me when I'm cooking, babe.
I'll do whatever I want. This is my house. I pay the bills. Just kidding.
Hey, what are you doing, mister?
Whatever I want. Oh, yeah, and then I was bringing up how when I let my dad play this, it was like the first time he'd played a video game since Halo, back in the old days. And when he played that, he basically just blew up all of his Marines on the Pillar of Autumn with a grenade. And then in the second, the second level, he just immediately turned and ran out of the pod that he escaped from and just ran out right off the edge of the cliff and was like, I don't want to play anymore. That was basically it. Yeah, and we were playing this, he just kept running into the fridge over and over, just bumping into it for about 15 seconds. And I was like, Dad, what are you doing? And he just goes, how do you put the baby in the fridge? And I was like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Jesus, Dad.
Her birthday will be here before we know it.
They grow up fast. Let's just enjoy it while we can.
Mia makes everything by hand, so this stuff keeps piling up.
I wonder if there's any baby food that's actually edible, like tastes good to adults. I just watched that that Moist Critical Penguin Z0 thing or whatever, where he was doing the baby food tier list, and that just looked really gross.
She's going to grow up beautiful.
Unless, of course, she's ripped apart in multiple pieces and scattered across the Romanian Alps. Romanian mountains.
Just making sure it's locked.
Alps. Alright.
It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you.
Yeah, I was also mentioning that I really hope that they do a more open world for, like, I know that they say they're going to for Resident Evil 9. Man, this bathroom looks nice. Yeah, I want like more of an RPG feel, which would be kind of cool. Resident Evil could easily do a good RPG. More survival based though, I think. I think they would need to make it to where you had to eat and drink and sleep. That'd be kind of cool. Oh god.
Your mama and I love this song so much.
Like how the song is just like 3 seconds long. Yeah, what a great song, Ethan. Yeah. I mean, it's just insane how good the graphics
I
are.
can keep this around. I should get rid of it someday.
If I was the makers of this game, I'd be
Gotta
so
do a
proud that
deep
it was
before Rose
this
starts walking
good looking, the game. Historical look into the architecture of Eastern European castles and keeps by George Trevor. That just straight up looks like Louisiana. He just has like a picture, like a photo album of the good times from from Louisiana. Like when they were eating dinner and Jack was punching him. Curtain closes on the Dulvey gas incident. The committee completed their investigation on the 18th into the Dulvey toxic gas leak in Louisiana in 2017. They concluded the deaths were caused by a leak of natural gas that had built up in the mud rock under the area. Jack Baker, 57, and his family, who were exposed to the gas, perished. Ethan Winters and his wife were also believed to have been nearby, but their current whereabouts are unknown. The entire area has been closed off by officials who believe it will be at least 10 years before the area is habitable again.
Everyone's forgotten about this already.
What a nightmare. I don't think the world would actually, I mean, obviously the government would cover it up, but if they weren't able to, the world would not forget about a swamp house that had monsters in it
Almost there, honey.
with a demon ghost child that was actually an old woman. What's out that window? What's out there? It reminds me of a homemade movie we made. Me and my friends were making some stupid werewolf movie, and when my character died, I opened up the window, and it was on like the 3rd floor of his house. And so right before I died, I went, "Oh, wait a minute, what are you standing on?" And then the window broke open, and I was like, "Ah!" I got killed. Everybody still quotes that. It was just such a dumb scene and a dumb line. Get out of here, ball. Do. Shut up, baby. There's nothing more annoying than the shrill sounds of a baby crying.
I wish it could stay like this forever.
No, you don't. Once again, the crying would make me go insane. I don't get enough sleep as is, so that would, yeah, I would literally lose my mind. Gun Survivalist, a heavy firearms manual for field, okay. For field combat situations by Joseph Kindo. From the second one. Monkey. Monkey.
Well, hi there, little Rose.
I'm a fucked up little chimpanzee. Ooh-ah, I rip people's faces off. Ooh-ah. Didn't you see the intro to the movie Nope? Ooh-ah. Isn't that scene from fucking Planet of the Apes? No! Name, Rosemary Winters. Date of birth, who cares? Screenings, who cares? Patient is in good health. Other notes, results of a fungus, yeah. It makes sense they'd be worried about that. February 6, 2021. Mia and I had another fight. I accidentally mentioned what happened 3 years ago and she blew up at me. We finally settled down in our new life in Europe and can bring Rose up properly. But I still feel like a part of me is trapped in that hell back in Louisiana. I know Mia doesn't like to talk about it, but can we really just forget about everything and pretend it didn't happen? Shouldn't we face what happened there so we can live our lives with Rose without it hanging over our heads? We owe her that much at least. I know Mia knows this too. She wouldn't have exploded like that at the hospital if she didn't care.
Rose is fine.
So Mia's making another scene.
Can't keep your mother waiting. She's scary when she's angry.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, imagine her making a scene in the hospital and, like, turn around and she comes at you with a chainsaw. And you're like, oh, damn it, typical Mia.
There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
But unfortunately, the monsters do get Rose. And they rip her apart and keep her in jars. I do like how Ethan's moving speed is definitely a little bit faster. See, this should let me go for a walk in the little neighborhood outside. I have like an image of what it looks like in my head. And that would just be kind of cool if they showed it, like if you could look out the windows. Just to help with the world building a little bit. That'd be something else I'd add.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like a baby. That smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's churba de legume. It's a local recipe.
Actually, I looked up that recipe. It sounds pretty good. It's like some kind of vegetable soup.
Local wine, too.
I like vegetable soup.
But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't have any. You really have to stop worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast, you know?
Well, at least we're all together. You, me, Rose. Now, everything's gonna
Seriously, think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
It happened so long ago. I don't understand why you are so...
Mia, get down! Mia!
Mia, I know this is a bad time to mention this, but we've got marriage counseling tomorrow at 11 a.m., so we need to get up early.
Chris? What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No! What? Why?
I was saying I did like how Chris's new look. It makes him look more human instead of a roided up gorilla that punches boulders.
All clear. Rose?
What the hell you doing with my daughter?
Package secure, sir. Take him away.
I said get your hands off her!
Ethan, no.
I do like how he just lets go when he says no. If Ethan was like, yeah, all right, yeah, I'm just gonna go back.
Get him out.
I'm just gonna go back and watch that show, TV, a little bit.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your daughter's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about them. How about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem. We'll be there. That was the doc. She'll see us next week. Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else.
keep telling you it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about? Look, she's gonna be fine. I just know it. What else matters?
We matter, Ethan! You matter! You just
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn it. I have to take this.
Damn it, classic moment in a movie where the family tries to sit down at Christmas time and they're like, Dad, I'm so glad you're actually going to stay for Christmas this year. You're always working. He's like, don't worry, I won't answer the phone. And they call and he hangs up, and then their house phone calls or rings, and then he's like, well, shit, I guess I got to answer that. Go to work. And then they sit there all depressed. And then his wife leaves her. And the kids don't want anything to do with him. They just want to hang out with their new stepdad that actually, you know, gives them attention and plays video games and stuff with them.
About damn time. What's your status? Is the package safe?
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
Who is this? This is a secure channel. You are not authorized.
Fuck.
It's like, it's me, Chris Boulders. He's like, oh, yeah, that is something Chris would say.
the
All
hell
right, yeah,
happened to
I believe you. I was also saying, I was streaming the last time, if I had ran this game, I would have had, like, a pizza man show up right before all that happened, and he just got involved in it, and they're like, who's this guy? He's the pizza guy. Take him too! And then suddenly there's just a pizza guy here with you. He just gets totally swept up and involved in all this stuff. Mission objectives. Eliminate target, recover body, secure Rosemary Winters and Ethan Winters. Move the two Winterses to Site C for further investigation. At least 2 transport officers to accompany them. Winterses. I hate that. And this is where they crashed. I brought this up. I feel like they must have been very close to the castle to just leave their house or something and then immediately crash. I mean, unless they had been driving for like 2 hours or something. I feel like there should have been something in this car that you could have grabbed. Or some kind of trophy at least. Like a bobblehead, one of those goats. Yeah. I remember going through these woods the first time. It was just so creepy. I was like, oh my god, dude, they really did a good job capturing all this. Real quick, before I go any further, the DLCs I would have done. Shadows of Rose. It was good. I didn't like how they kind of just made you go through the whole castle all over again. They could have just done some new areas of the village or something like that. I don't know. They could have done something else. The last half was really good. Another DLC I would have done would be some kind of maybe just a game mode. Showing like Ethan and Chris during their his military training and their friendship and whatnot, just to kind of cement that friendship and show that, you know, they were good friends. You know, obviously with what happens in the actual game, it doesn't look very good. I mean, your best friend just comes inside and shoots your wife. I'd be like, man, I don't think we can be friends anymore. Another one, I would have done something to wrap up the BSAA thing. Chris going to the BSAA, I feel like that just doesn't need to be part of the next game. Which I guess they're going to do, but still, I was like, dude, that easily could have been a DLC. And then the best one, the best idea that I think they should have done is travel back in time to when those 2 armies were fighting each other or something. They mention it in like some journals that you find. There was like some army that was attacking the castle or something like that. There could have been some kind of super fantasy moment like that involving these creatures, these monsters and stuff that would have made it look like, you know, something out of an actual like fantasy horror novel or something like that, or like Elder Scrolls if it was absolutely terrifying. I mean, the game practically is. They've got werewolves and zombies and giants and dragons, so. But yeah, they missed a huge opportunity with that. And it made me mad when I actually thought about it later. Like I said, I did have issues with the game, but it's still, I mean, it's really close to perfect in my opinion. This is about how I'd make a game. I've got some changes I would have done. Like the Pizza Man. Everybody would have liked that. Some Pizza Man here with you, like, dude, what are we doing walking through the woods? I gotta deliver pizzas. And Ethan's all like, dude, shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit about the pizzas. And he's like, I do. It's my job. You know, I care about what I do for a living. And it's all like, you know what, man? Shut up. I'm getting sick of your shit. And then they get in a fight in the woods. And he's like, man, what are we doing? And he's like, I don't know. What we need to do is find your daughter. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Friends, friends. And then they shake hands. And then the pizza guy dies horribly later, but sacrifices himself. Werewolves. I legit have an actual unreasonable fear of werewolves because I grew up in a nice neighborhood, but it was right next to the forest. Like my house was, there was a forest just right behind it, and it was pretty big. There were coyotes that would howl in the woods, and so, yeah, when I watched Werewolf of Fever Swamp and Dog Soldiers and stuff, I was just always freaking out. Oh shit, look at all these crows and ravens. And then on top of all that, what made it worse is when me and my friends were playing Airsoft, one of us went up to as far up into the woods as I'd ever been, and found a house up there, and there was some old woman living there, so it was like a witch, but she actually turned out to be really nice. I actually went up and visited her a lot, and she was really cool. She had clearly like a lot of money with how nice her house was, and we just chill and hang out, and I'd read some of her old books in the library. Oh shit. Fucking Raven. Yeah, I'd read some of the books, and she used to be into photography, so she gave me one of her old cameras, which is really nice. Turns out it was actually worth a lot, but I kept it because I'm a collector. I don't care about selling shit. Yeah, we played a lot of a lot of games up there, or what we called Infected. It was like a version of Tag, but we'd act like the Infected from 28 Days Later. And so it got really intense and really freaky. We'd run around and have to act like those creatures, so we'd be making the noises like, you know, and stuff, and twitching a lot. And so people that weren't used to that game, you know, we'd invite just new people and be like, hey, we're going to go play this game up into the woods. It's called Infected. And they're like, that doesn't sound good. I'm like, no, it's like Tag, but it's really intense. And they're like, oh, Tag, dude, what the hell? I'm 18 years old. I don't want to play Tag. And then by the end of it, they're just like, holy shit, dude, that was terrifying. Because once that woman unfortunately passed away, her house was abandoned, so we just run around and play all kinds of games and chill up there, and it had like the best view of the lake. So we just go up there, sometimes drink, and then eat pizza, and just look at the lake. It was awesome. I hear werewolves. Yeah, see, that's when if I saw that, I'd be like, nah, I'd turn around and just go back and sit in the truck. Because, you know, if you get lost, just stay where you are. And I'm sure that the BSA or Neo Umbrella, whatever it is, would show up and be like, oh, hey, good thing we had a beacon on the truck. Oh, what do you know? It's Ethan Winters. Be absolutely horrified finding this in real life at night. Especially seeing all these dead pigs. I'd be like, oh my god, what a waste of bacon. And that, yeah, that part would be concerning. The pizza guy would be like, we lost all of our marinara sauce, what a waste. And I'd be like, dude, shut the hell up. What are you even doing here? It's like, well, I don't want to die and I don't want to be alone. Oh yes, a noose. It's what I keep in all my drawers, just in case. You know, if I'm having a really bad day. This guy's taking the same medication as Mia. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. That doesn't look good. Now, I did have infinite ammo, but I decided to do, yeah, like I said, without it, because I'd never beat hardcore without infinite ammo. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. Evil Dead deer. The owl legit looks creepy. God, the graphics are so insane. Mother Miranda. Okay. That symbol does look really cool. That would make a cool shirt. Although it's kind of disturbing to have it. A lot of people think you're like part of a cult or something. And then if you ever bumped into one of those religious nuts that's like a little too religious, you'd be like, Christ needs to find you! You need to find Christ! Blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, calm down. Just a video game. Let me guess, you listen to the heavy metal music, the evil music. Like, actually, no. I'll just get back in the closet. The first time I approached it, actually, when I opened it, I was like, Louise? Because there was a noise coming from it. Oh, shit. They broke one of the antlers off. Like how it's already daytime.
What did all this?
You know, something else I would have added for the people that were like really perceptive. The ability to like walk over here and take like this icicle and use it as a weapon throughout the game, just as like a little joke. That would have been kind of cool. See, and that leads me to another thing that they really fucked up and failed with in this game. Some of the werewolves or lycans use bows and shit, and then all these melee weapons, and I'm like, why the hell can't Ethan have a bow or a sword? Like, why isn't there some special Excalibur sword that he can find? And then that dagger that you used to kill Dimitrescu, or stab her at least, like, what the hell happened with that? Like, the way they described it, I thought it was one of those, like, what do they call it? I guess, not bioweapons, but the things that kill bioweapons. Like, it's like an early form of it. Which this game was lacking those types of weapons, besides the Wolfsbane Magnum. That one was pretty badass. Actually, I think I beat the game using just that one time. No, I didn't. I was thinking about it, but it's too overpowered and it kind of feels like cheating. Aha.
Where the
There it
hell
is.
am I?
Good lord. It looks so good. I love it. They couldn't have chosen a better setting for this one. It was almost completely just, it had like almost nothing to do with 7. There's just some of the events that happen that they talk about, but besides that, it's just a completely different game. It feels totally different. That's another thing I would have done with the Shadows of Rose. If she was going to go back to the castle, they should have done like new areas of it. God, I would totally love to live in a castle like that. 100%. Even if it was out in the middle of nowhere like this and there were no roads to get there. I'd find a way. Helicopters, donkeys, whatever I needed to do. Well, I think those clothes are just about useless now. Completely frozen solid. Oh no! Seabiscuit! No! I never actually noticed this when I went inside during the last playthrough. Are those snowballs? Oh, eggs. that was stupid. I mean, I thought it made sense in my mind, but when you go inside this building, you can hear something being dragged, and I just didn't even think about it at all that it was the horse. And then when you come back outside, the horse is being dragged around that corner right there.
Maybe they're out.
See, that's a lot of food right there. This was a survival game, you'd be able to collect that, or just eat it or something. See? Mother Miranda. Actually, I want to get a picture of that and maybe put it on my wall. I thought it was cool looking art, even if it's a little off. That is, that's a shitty bed. Actually, I started sleeping on the, I just kind of put a mattress on the floor, like a really nice kind of Tempur-Pedic mattress, and then it's kind of stiff, so it helps my back, and I really like it. It's working better than just a normal. Yeah, see, there goes the horse. It's working better than a normal bed. So if you have back issues, anything like that, that's probably what you need to do. Or just sleep on the straight up ground. Just put like a little tiny pad and a blanket down. And then take cold showers in the morning. Drink tea instead of coffee and alcohol. And then start eating nothing but veggies. And then you can become a real insufferable piece of shit that nobody cares about. Give advice that's like unsolicited and nobody cares. And they say, wow, man, this guy really started to change. Yeah, he used to be so fun. What happened? And then they kick you out of their life because they're just sick of your shit. And especially like when you go to like over to barbecues and stuff like that, and you get upset because they don't have a vegetarian option. And they're like, why would we? And they're like, man, you should have known that. I mean, this day and age, everyone should know that there should be vegetarian options. And then you actually get in a little bit of an argument, and then you go in the corner and start pouting while everybody's just sitting there like judging you secretly. Oh God, it's the note monkey again. Good Lord. You know, my mom likes doing jigsaw puzzles. I think I'm gonna get one that's like made with that symbol, and then just not tell her to show her that picture of it and just dump it out and see if she can figure out. And then when she sees it, she's gonna be like, "Ah, what is this? A center for ants? What is this? How will we be expected to teach the children to learn how to read if they can't even fit inside the building?" Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, so there is a road because there's a truck. That would be another cool DLC, is if they had done something that showed the village before all this happened. Which brings me to that point of, you can actually see the reflection of everything behind you in that mirror. That's kind of cool. It brings me to the point of what happens with all the villagers, for anybody that's played it. It was just a total waste. Because like in the trailer, you could see all this footage that they clearly didn't use for the game. And they should have. I know they're trying to cut some corners and make it a little shorter, but all kinds of things that they should have done a little bit better. Ooh, goat head. And I was bringing this up in the last stream. Apparently goat head's pretty delicious. I've eaten some weird shit in my life, but not head. Not eyeballs yet. Have eaten pig brain, duck tongue, stinky tofu, which is
What happened?
like the thing that probably made me hesitate the most, because it was, I mean, if you can smell something from 2 blocks away, that's a little concerning. When somebody's like, dude, it's pretty good, you should try it. But to be fair, they at least, and the one that we went to had some really good sauce that they soaked it in, so it tasted pretty good. It was just, good lord, it was spicy. China was fun. My buddy Dawei, he's wanting me to come back again. Hopefully this time we can go to Yunnan and Nepal. I really want to go to Nepal. It's like a life goal is to go to Nepal. First time I went out of the country was to Belize. The second time was to Thailand and Laos and Burma. That was just absolutely fun. I loved that. We were living there in Thailand and Chiang Mai for about 5 months. So that was pretty great. Just life-changing. Had some really cool adventures there. Really good stories. And then I went to China, like all over China. Still, there's a lot more to explore. Obviously, it's huge. And surprisingly, I got to go to Mongolia. That was a life or bucket list thing that I did not expect to ever pull off. Even if it was only for 1 day, it was still great. Drove all the way out in the middle of just nowhere and stayed in some yurts. And got really drunk on alcoholic yak milk. And then sang karaoke because I was like, you know, I'd never sing in front of anybody. I never have really until then. But I was like, you know what? Nobody's ever going to see this or know. So I don't care. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Dolby beer. I just noticed that. What? I see you trying to hide an Easter egg in here. What the hell would a beer like this actually be doing out here, though? What the hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Mongolia. Yeah, and then I woke up the next morning, and yeah, we went, rode on some Mongolian horses, which sounds fun, but I was extremely hungover, but I also knew that I had to, otherwise I'd regret it. And, man, the ride back, and just the ride itself on the horses was just miserable. So I was so fucking just out of it. It was miserable.
Just run out of the house?
Chicken broth or split pea soup. Okay. Just the same pictures everywhere too. I would have put some different pictures. I would have definitely have taken the time to make everything look completely unique.
No! Friendly! Friendly!
Who are you? Who sent you?
Nobody. There was an accident down on the road and... What's going on?
Oh, no. They're coming.
Who is? What the hell was that?
Do you have a gun?
What?
Please tell me you have a gun.
No, why would I?
Something is there. Take it!
I just now noticed this necklace for the very first time. Got a like a fox jawbone around his neck.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey!
What the... Dead body?
Dead body?
Wait,
Ugh.
there's more.
Why did they all look exactly the same? There's only 3 of them. This guy, and her, and that guy. And then it just repeats. That's another thing I was just mentioning. They should have made a little more variety. It's just... It's the same chick back there. They clearly tried to hide the faces because they didn't want people to notice, but I mean, look. It's that guy. That guy again, same hair color.
Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with this place?
You know, when I made my dad play this, he was absolutely freaking out.
What the fuck was that? No.
Ugh. Oops. Fuck. Fucking damn it. Fucking dick balls, man. Come on. Ugh. Oh my god. I hate how much they move around. Oh shit, I'm already out. Crap. Man, I'm glad they gave you that knife.
What the hell?
Once again, village with all this shit going on. I'm surprised they didn't hurt me first off. But it's like a medieval village and you don't have multiple types of knives that you can come across or buy, at least from the Duke. Duke is awesome, by the way. He did a great job. Voice acting and whatnot. I would love to get into voice acting. That would be like a dream job. Hey. That and storm chasing. That'd be pretty cool. I didn't even know you could break these windows. That's kind of cool. And I thought I knew everything about this game. Oh, yeah. Do 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 do. You know, see, arrows, come on. Why didn't you have a bow you could have used? Found silver material, since there's like a treasure system, and then like being able to melt them down and turn them into silver arrows. It would hurt the werewolves even more. Come on. Missed opportunity. Silver dagger. I'm gonna go ahead and barricade this because I know what's coming. Oh no! No, in all seriousness, this whole first section with the werewolf attack and all that was super intense. That was really well done. I was absolutely sucked in. My heart was racing when I was doing this the first time. I mean, it always does. Still. Get the fuck back, guys. Stop being a nuisance. I guess I can't do that. Oh, there he is. Fuck. Shit. The worst thing about this, you can't really afford to miss a single shot in this thing because there's just not enough ammo. Fuck! No! Get off me! Yeah, if you can't hit the head, at least aim for the body mass. It's bigger. Shit, I'm almost out. Oh, shit. Damn. That was good. Okay. How many shots do I have left, though? I can't tell. 3. And the little streaming button was in the way.
Over?
I do like how all the werewolves just left after you killed one while you were surrounded. They're just like, oh shit, man, he killed Gary.
Hello. If there are any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
Survivors?
Gary. Gary. Haha, Gary. I don't remember which vault that was in Fallout, but it cracked me up. When my buddy walked into one of the rooms and the door shut behind him and all I heard was, haha, Gary. And he was like, ah! We were both just laughing. So stupid. Okay. Let's see if I can do better this time. In the last stream I actually died like 3 times before I beat this. Which is kind of surprising, but it is hardcore. It's creepy how they're just everywhere. You can see them. Yeah, and then you could have had a warhammer. That one has a warhammer. Why can't I have one? Or just a hammer. I'll totally use a hammer. Oh, that's so creepy, the way they move. I'll unlock that. And move really quick. Okay. The scene always gets me.
Damn it.
Gets my blood pumping.
Okay.
It's really intense. The fuck back, dude. Oops. Oh shit. Come on in. Alright. Grab that real quick. Oh shit.
There's no way down.
Did I just run out of ammo? Already? Just tried to shoot that guy and nothing happened. Am I really at it? Holy fuck. That was so quick. I could have sworn I must have just not had much ammo for that particular. Get back. Oh shit. Crap. And I don't have any health. Hold on. Might be able to make one. Yes, I can make 2. I'm gonna need that. Oh shit. Where are some of these arrows even coming from? Oh shit. run around that one, go back into this house. Crap. Shit. Shit. I hate when you can hear the thing that's chasing you like right behind you. It's always very unnerving.
You're kidding me.
Oh, here comes the giant. Oh shit, man, they're moving quick. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Oh fuck, there's the giant. I could really use some ammo. Some shotgun ammo. I don't know why I have such a little amount this playthrough. It's kind of annoying. Oh my god. I don't know how I didn't just get hit right there. I'm gonna go this way. Oh shit, tell me he can't come in here. Fuck. This isn't good. But I'm gonna go in this house that has a total dead end. And I guess this is where I'm gonna die. Shit! Oh crap. That's that rare animation when you get shot in the leg with an arrow instead. Yeah, and where are my horses? If they can ride horses, why don't we have fucking horses? And spears. Look at all these weapons. The giants look so cool. I was saying I'm really glad they don't jump like that and move that quick in the when you're fighting them. I was an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. And anybody watching probably turned off at that point. The pizza man at that point is like, well, on the bright side, at least I had a sausage pizza this whole time. If I connect all the pieces of sausage, I think I can remake your fingers. Alright, let's see if I can go back and find any ammo or something that I didn't grab from any of these creatures. Yes, nice. Oh, I just now noticed those horses too. Wasn't really paying much attention when I was being chased by werewolves. God, this place looks so cool. Another missed opportunity, at least I mean, we haven't seen Resident Evil 9 yet or anything about it, but from what Dusk Golem says, and that's that guy that, you know, leaks all the stuff, and he's usually pretty reliable. I mean, he's basically right about everything with Resident Evil 8. They say that Chris is supposed to be the main character in the next one, which I don't really care for Chris that much. I don't mind if he's in it, but they introduced all the Winters family and got you invested in their story, and then out of nowhere they're like, all right, and that's it, it's over. Even though they introduced Rosemary with all these crazy powers. I'm like, dude, what the hell? You could have just made Rosemary the main character. Even if she has powers, like, you could still make it scary. But yeah, with the name Apocalypse, I would have made it absolutely terrifying. Almost like hellish, nightmarish landscape of, like, just mold. Like, infested trees and plants and stuff everywhere. And they were using, like, the eclipse as, like, the kind of, you know, the symbol or whatever, and they could have, yeah, had, like, a darkened sky that made it even look more hellish. I mean, I don't know, they might do something along those lines. We'll see what happens when the actual game comes out. Yeah, I don't care for Chris that much. He's very overrated. Sorry for anybody that likes him. He's not that cool. Or he doesn't really... He's not very fleshed out. Resident Evil 6, honestly, was probably the most he ever got fleshed out just because he drank. And was clearly mourning because he lost a bunch of soldiers, but obviously that game kind of sucked. I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't a Resident Evil game. It was just too much. It was way too much.
In
this character...
life and in death, we give glory.
Hello? You shouldn't be out here. It's not safe. What the hell? Hey, can you hear me?
It's you, the child's father.
Child? Hey, wait. Do you mean Rose? Is she here?
Rose! Rose, yes. She is in great danger. Since Mother Miranda brought her to the village, we have fallen into darkness.
What are you talking about? The monsters?
The castle bell heralds danger. They're coming!
No. Wait. Where's Rose? Who's Mother Miranda?
The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again!
Rose is here?
Yeah, I was gonna say this character. It was a weird decision. I know they were trying to do the whole thing with Mother Miranda, basically being able to turn into anybody, which it was fine with Mia, but they could have done other characters with her, like one of the characters in the village, or not in the village, but in Louisa's house that you see. Like, she could have been one of those characters, like Louisa. Actually, that would have made more sense. And left that old woman, the little witch character you just saw, they could have left her alone and made her her own kind of unique character that just had a cool backstory that you could find out. Maybe she was like the first one ever infected and has been alive for, like, I don't know, 2,000 years or something. That'd be kind of cool. Like, much older than Miranda. Maybe she could actually be the actual just straight up voice of the Mutamycete. O great lichens, the fabled monsters, wolves of old. May they come to eat our flesh, may they come to tear us apart. Nah. All these apples and potatoes. The first thing I do if I was here, I'd be like, man, I'm gonna cook something. I'm gonna make some apple and potato soup. And garlic. Boy. And go back and get some of that horse meat. Ugh. I didn't like that sentence. Looks so cool here. Let's go ahead and get this crystal. Take a look at it. I really love gemstones. I have a nice collection. I collect them. And yeah, once again, I loved that they brought the treasure system back. And I was just like, man, this looks cool. Quartz. Of course, it makes you wonder if that's like pieces of dead body when you see that it's like mutamycete later, that crystal cavern. Just kind of interesting. It's such a strange idea doing something that's like horror meets treasure hunting, like Indiana Jones, kind of, but if it was horror. Like, that's just a weird idea, but it works. This one in Resident Evil 4 and 5. I'm kind of excited about the idea of Resident Evil 5 being remaking. Let's see if they can do it without it being ridiculous, too, though. Like, I don't want to see Chris actually punch a boulder, and if it happens, it's got to be, like, out of anger as just a joke or something like that. Like, he's going to be like, damn it, and turn around and punch a boulder. And it's not actually going to move, but... Or maybe it does as a joke, and he's like, oh, I'm going to tell everyone I punched it into submission. Oh, yeah, I can't go that way yet. Okay. The goats. We offer these goats of warding to protect the village and its people. Any who break them shall feel Mother Miranda's wrath. That's another thing. I know you get an achievement for breaking all the wards, but I feel like something should have happened when you broke the last one. Like, it just automatically makes your character die or something like that, or just move slower, something like that, and you hear like a witch laughing and a bell tolling or something, just to show that clearly... Yeah, there was some kind of curse behind breaking them or something. I don't know. And yeah, I guess that bluebird comes later. And when I first read this, I was just like, oh, okay. Ava, June 1909, August 1990, may you slumber for a short while. I was like, okay. I wonder why that's the only one in the graveyard you can read. Just didn't realize how important that character was. Did I just get a text right now? Hold on. No. What the hell was that then? I was about to say, it's like really early in the morning. Who would be texting me right now? I don't know. I don't care.
Guess this leads to the castle.
Yeah, imagine inviting your friends over. They have to drive all the way out here, go through the village, and they're like, what the hell is this place? And then they find your door to your house, and this is what your door looks like. I would definitely be concerned. I'd be like, images of hell. Also, this reminds me of the house from The Haunting. Hill House. And then the pizza man would knock on the door. Did you order a large pepperoni? With sausage. It turns into a fucking weird porno. Oops. Ah, man, I can't believe I just missed that. That's sad. I really like the design just for everything. The buildings to the characters. Grab that one. Should disaster fall upon the village, seek out the crests. One is in the care of the church, the other is at Louisa's house. Go ahead and take this. Once again, let's talk about these characters again. Okay, Heisenberg. Great character. Absolutely awesome. Only issue is that while I like the voice actor a lot, like he's a cool guy, he's got a great voice, it did not fit Heisenberg. They totally should have got somebody else for that, like somebody with a deeper voice, and maybe even like more of a German accent or something like that, or Romanian accent, something like that, just to kind of add a little bit more flavor. Benevito, I think that was her name. Creepy as hell, obviously. There should have definitely been more on her. That was very kind of empty area of the game. The house section should have been a little bit longer and more creepy. And yeah, just done more with her backstory. Be kind of cool. Which, once again, if there had been a DLC with somebody that, maybe one character like a caretaker or something that met each one of these characters in their past, and so you got to see more of their life, that'd be interesting. Mother Miranda, I love the character design. She looks awesome. The voice actress, she did as best as she could. Parts of it just kind of felt a little flat. But, yeah, I remember even during the interview when she was saying that when she knew that she was going to be voicing the main villain, she was very hesitant at that and kind of nervous, especially with some of these other actors. She was just like, oh, I don't know about that. I hope it goes well, which she did her best. It's not terrible. It's just it could have been better. Maybe a better actor for that. Obviously, she did great. Enough said about that. She should have been a little more intimidating. I think she should have moved faster and walked around the entirety of the castle, being able to follow you, even if it meant backing you up into a corner. Maybe another power or something like that. Moreau, that's the one I had the most issues with. He should have had a more tragic backstory, like somebody you actually felt sorry for, and maybe even like slightly befriend, like more of a Hunchback of Notre Dame kind of thing. But instead, he just turned out to be just a gross asshole that was just obsessed with Mother Miranda. And that was a big missed opportunity. And the area that you find him in, and that I heard that they had all kinds of ideas that it was meant to be a lot bigger and more swampy or something, which I guess wouldn't make much sense in the mountains. But they could have done something else with the area a little bit longer. And then more creatures. More creatures that were, instead of them being just lichens, there should have been like some kind of fish creatures besides him being a fish. And something else. I don't know. Missed opportunity. I am going to save on the bottom, which is... yeah. Okay. Can't go through there yet. Into the field with the scarecrow. Okay. I'm going to go in here. Grab all the stuff in here. I really can't wait for 9, though, regardless. Even if we're playing as Chris, like I said, I don't care for him, but I'm still excited. I'm still a big fan of these games. Which I wasn't when they first came out. I remember when the first Resident Evil game came out, and we were thinking it was scary, and I didn't want anything to do with that. And then Resident Evil 4, it was entertaining, kind of. I didn't really care for that one either. And then 5, my friends made me play it, and so that's definitely the one I played the most and beat the most. Probably like 20 times, actually. But it wasn't until 7 when somebody finally just some dude at GameStop, when I was saying that I was just looking for a new experience, I was getting kind of bored with video games. He was like, dude, try this out. I was like, oh, Resident Evil 7. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, don't I need to play the others? And he was like, nah, this is kind of a standalone thing. It kind of reinvents the series and reinvents horror. It was very scary, and I was like, I'm not big into horror. And he's like, well, just give it a try. It's only $7. If you don't like it, you can bring it back. You know, totally fine. And I was like, okay. And I'm so glad that guy did that. Like, that was a great fucking decision, and I've been just sucked into the series ever since. When I beat that one, I went straight back and played 4. I loved 4. And then went back and played the first one, which that was absolutely awesome. I want to do a second playthrough of that. I don't know if I want to record it because it's so long and it's kind of hard. And I don't want to have to look a bunch of shit up again, because there were moments where I had to do that. I try not to look up stuff, but it was challenging, you know. More challenging than the others, really. Well, besides Resident Evil 7's hardest difficulty. That was fucking challenging. especially on the Zoe DLC. Good lord, that was annoying. I hated Revelations. The second one was a little bit better. I beat that one with my girlfriend at the time, and we had fun with that one for the most part. And then Resident Evil or Revelations, the first one, I was actually kind of excited because when I saw that it was Jill, I always thought Jill was one of my favorite characters. Like, she was just really cool. Then that one was just, what the hell was that? And then, yeah, just in general, when I heard that people love those games so much, Revelations ones, I'm like, why? They're so over the top. They're absolutely insane. They make no sense. The whole like satellite beam thing from like, it's like a giant sky beam. What the hell was that? And then that guy that's with you the whole game, what was his name? Was it Hunter or something? Like that guy, his face was just fucking weird. He was supposed to be this badass soldier or something, and then yeah, he just looked really fucking weird. Oh shit. I just noticed when I was in the last playthrough, I was shooting at one of those werewolves, and I shot the fence, and the fence blew up. And so I was like, holy shit, I didn't even know you could do that. So it's kind of cool to learn that the fence was destructible. I think I'm gonna have to use the mine this time. Didn't want to, but fuck off, man. You gonna do that again? Third time's the charm. Just keep going. Keep doing that. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting things to change. Really? This guy. And he's still there. Aw, man. Can he actually come in here? If I sit here and wait long enough, is he gonna break that thing down? Yeah. Okay. Did that knock him back out? Oh shit, I can go at it. I was actually wondering. I was looking at it like, wait a minute, can I go out there? I'm really not getting very much ammo this playthrough. I'm not very lucky with this. Fuck. Fuck you, dude. That's another thing. I hardly ever actually managed to get that push enemy option. Ow! You're a dick. I'm telling Mother Miranda on you. He's like, whoa, man, whoa. Don't tell Mom. How many times did you guys do that where you accidentally hurt your brother or something, or your sibling, and you're like, don't tell Mom? That was a hell of a backflip. Another thing I would have added, maybe some kind of Easter egg with that scarecrow. Maybe like a Jeepers Creepers kind of thing. Like if you stared at it long enough or you did something, then the scarecrow would attack you. That'd be kind of cool. Is that another one? Did I just hear another one? Yeah, there's one in there. That's annoying. Yeah. Oh, what? I had 2 shots this whole time? Boo! Would have been nice to know. What happens if I just try to open this door? Does that werewolf just disappear?
Shit.
Yeah, well, that's one way to deal with them. The real weakness to werewolves instead of silver bullets are doors.
Close the door. Please.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Stay back.
Please, don't hurt us.
Whoa. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just glad to see normal people at last. Have you seen any other survivors?
No. They're all in Louisa's house. And she's not answering and the gate is locked.
Quiet girl. He's an outsider.
Oh. Shit, we're sitting ducks in here. Can your old man walk?
No. One of the monsters cut him. He's lost a lot of blood. We have to get into Louisa's house.
Quiet. Must be a way inside. Stay here. Be quiet. Don't move until I get those gates open.
See, that guy's got a machete. How come you couldn't have a machete? Remember, there's a white pig out here at some point. One of the things you can hunt. I like that little hunting and cooking thing, too. Once again, Resident Evil just needs to add more and more kind of survival aspects into their game and see how it works. I'm pretty sure people would be totally fine with it becoming more realistic like that. And anyone that doesn't, well, you know, fuck you. I hope you get hit by a truck. No, I'm just kidding. There should have been something in the toilet you could get. Besides, diseases. You just reach inside. You're like, oh, you got gonorrhea now. You're like, what? How? Oh, you've botulism. The Black Plague.
Come on, it's clear.
Hurry! Hurry!
Took your damn time.
Oh, you're welcome.
He's not used to relying on other people. I'm sorry. We'll be safe in here, won't we?
Safer here than out there, that's for sure. Hey, do you know anything about what's going on around here?
It doesn't make any sense. Mother Miranda has always protected us.
Nobody's answer.
Father? We have to get inside.
The animations are just so good. Like his facial animation, he actually just looks like he's in pain.
Just hold on a bit longer, Papa.
Just looks absolutely miserable. They did such a good job with this game. It is still my favorite, despite some of the things I would change.
There's so much blood.
Speaking of that, let's go ahead and talk about the villagers again. These guys right here. I thought she would be way more important than she was, especially with the trailer. They, once again, unused footage of the game. Thought there's going to be way more of her in the game. I thought this whole section, Louisa's house, would be like a hub that you could come back to and drop off more survivors that you found or something like that and do quests for them. It would always be like that little safe zone with, you know, the safe zone music playing. This guy, obviously, he should have known. Like, after everything that's happening in the village, he clearly was hurt by this creature, or one of the creatures, so, like, he should have known better to go in there. I would be like, if I got bit by a werewolf, I'd be like, well, shit, I'm about to turn. This is going to suck. I should not endanger everybody else. I'm so sick of that trope in movies where somebody gets bit by a zombie or something. Like, well, let's get on the plane anyways. And then I'll go to the bathroom because I'm not feeling good. And then I'll die in the bathroom. And then some stewardess will be like, hello, are you okay in there? Oh, no, there's a zombie on the plane. What do we do?
Hello? Anybody home?
Maybe a familiar voice. Louisa! Open up! It's me, Elena!
Stop Shouting, you'll draw the
exactly.
monsters.
Julian, calm down.
Who's this?
A friend!
Stay back.
Yeah, I thought this guy would be more important too.
For God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
But that's not my problem.
What's going on?
These people want to let a dying man into our home.
Come now, these people are our friends. Go on, go inside. Come now, this way. You're not from this village.
No. I'm Ethan.
Julian, go make yourself useful and check the grounds. I said go! Well, if Elena trusts you, then so do I. Come inside, Ethan.
See, I mean, look at her character design, the outfit she's wearing and all that.
Wait here. I'll check on the others.
She like came across as mysterious when I first saw her, and then she just fucking dies instantly. Like, it's just a waste of the characters and all that. They just killed everybody off so quick. Like, she should have been more important. Once again, I think that would have been a great character to use for Miranda, to just know what's happening, what Ethan's up to, the hub thing. Like, if Miranda had been playing or copying her, it just would have made more sense. Louisa, they broke in again. Got more of the livestock. I don't think we'll make it through winter at this rate. Ernest is still missing too. We can't find him anywhere. Has Mother Miranda abandoned us? Just looking at the pictures. Just going through all your stuff. Which reminds me of that story of, had a buddy named Chris that had a bunch of buddies named Chris, but this one was kind of a dick. He was like over at my house one day, we were sitting there talking. He just randomly just starts opening my drawers and going through stuff, and I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? He's like, just looking around, man. And I was like, well, stop going through my shit. And he just looked at me all like suspicious, was like, if you had nothing to hide, then you wouldn't be worried about it. And I was like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? That's not the point. You can't just start going through people's shit. Fucking psycho. And then, yeah, one time in his house, I was looking for batteries for, like, his controller. His Xbox controller died or something, and I opened up one of his drawers to look for it, and he was like, dude, hey, what are you doing? That's so uncool. Like, seriously, back up, man. Don't make me kick you out of the house. And I was like, wow. Hypocrite. Do you not remember the time you did that to me? He's like, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, you would.
Come inside, the others are waiting.
What the fuck is this? Outsiders, you're gonna get us all killed.
Quiet, Anton. He helped Leonardo and Elena.
We were doing fine by ourselves.
Please, Ethan, take a seat.
Is this all that's left? From your entire village?
All that's left? All that's left? There is no one left! A worthless invalid? A stupid, wailing bitch?
You're a fucking pizza man!
You drag a bloody man and an outsider in here like it's nothing? And expect to be all safe? There is no safe! Every sorry bastard out there has been ripped in half. But tomorrow? Tomorrow we'll all be dead. Just like her damn husband. Put a sock in it, Roxana!
That's enough! This house has protected my family for generations. And drunk or not, you are all welcome and safe in here.
Whatever.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
We don't know. One day we were a quiet, devout village, and the next, the monsters came and attacked us. And they kept coming.
Wait, Louisa. Where is your husband? Did they?
No. No, he is out there. Somewhere. He went to get help. Yes, that's it. He went to fetch help. Let us pray.
Yeah, this scene would concern me. I was mentioning that. After everything I already saw, obviously I'd be pretty concerned, but this is when I'd be like, oh boy, when they start saying this prayer. Like that doesn't sound good at all.
All of us. Good idea. Come.
It's like I'm used to, like,
Gather.
even if I'm not much of a believer myself, I'm used to, like, at family gatherings, Thanksgiving and stuff, we'd have, like, grace and whatnot, and I'd just be polite and go along with it anyways. But yeah, this, I'd be like, what? What are you guys talking about? What's actually going on here?
Great ones, hear our voice. Together as one in reverence, we call on thee within the endless dark to deliver us into fate's hands. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, so we make our sacrifice and await the light at the end. In life and in death, we give you glory, Mother Miranda.
Now, the tea should be ready. Come help me, Elena, please.
This had great old ones that reminded me of, like, some kind of eldritch being.
Graveyard.
You mean the hag? Some bitch is crazy as a bag of rats.
There is wisdom in her devotion, though. And I hope it protected her.
See, if that character had been the character I was just mentioning, the old woman, if she had been around for like 2,000 years or something like that, and there's journals you found about the war, that they could have had a DLC where she was there or something. Like, and you're like, holy shit, dude, that's the chick from blah, blah, blah. You know, once again, they could have expanded on all these different things. They had so much potential and so many missed opportunities.
As it shall protect us.
What are you doing?
Leonardo, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Oh shit, he hit him in the back of the head with a Dolby beer.
Father!
Elena, no, stay back!
No, let me go!
He'll kill us both! We have to go!
Yay! He just wanted a hug. He saw it.
Let him go!
Elena?
I said no!
I said no. Stop being ratchet.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Father.
Hey, that wasn't your father anymore. You did the right thing.
I'm also so sick of that trope where,
Elena, no! There's nothing you can do!
you know, somebody sees a zombie and they're like, they're still alive in there somewhere. And then they get everybody killed because of some stupid shit like that.
You couldn't save him. He was already gone.
Leave me alone!
No, we're getting out of here. Together.
I'm very disappointed that that gun she was using was not something you could get at one point. Like, you could in RE7 if you, like, you know, took that model shotgun and put it in there, or you could get the over-under, which I always liked those types of guns. They just look cool. I want one. And it was always stronger than the 4-shot shotgun. Although this one does look really cool. Like, it looks better than the one from RE7. Another missed opportunity, unfortunately. Good lord, this particular playthrough is just not kind on, like, giving me ammo or anything. Take this screwdriver out of the keyring if you need it. Yeah, and I was mentioning that too, like, why would it just there be a note about that? It should have said something like, hey man, I was having trouble opening up the car door last night or something like that. But I ended up using the screwdriver and it worked pretty well because I couldn't find the key or something like that. That could have been a note that they could have left. I don't know, made it sound more realistic. Hold on, let's take a look at this again. that whole thing with painting things yellow to show that they're interactable. I wonder how much harder it would be to run or play these games if they didn't have that aspect, the yellow thing, if they just left everything normal. We'll make some handgun ammo. I'm gonna need that. Reload the shotgun. Peppers. I love spice. I didn't really until I was in Thailand. I was mentioning that in the last one. When I was working on at this place called New Life Foundations in Chiang Rai, we were working on a farm picking some of the peppers, and me and one of my buddies there, Soren, were like, dude, let's eat half of this pepper. Like, we'll each eat half. He's like, you're on. And I was like, well, it wasn't a challenge anyways. But we ate it and then thought it would be fine. Then like 5 minutes later, the guy came around asking if anybody wanted water, and we were like, yes, please. We're miserable. Like, why would you eat that? Because we're stupid. And then there was the place that one of my buddies took me to where it was clearly some kind of like prank or something. That's what I think it is now, because there's a lot of spice in the food. There was a lot of spice in the ice cream, and including the water. When I asked for something to like, they just kept laughing the whole time. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just a massive prank. Prank the American. This truck scene is ridiculous. I mean, I could see a truck breaking through the wall, but how Ethan continues to drive, even though he hits the other wall and just holds on the accelerator until he flips. I was like, what the hell, dude? And how? How did he do that? How did you manage that? It's like that scene from the movie Wanderlust when he finds his car in the middle of the lake, and he was like, what the hell, man? How did you do that? And he's just like, I know, man, how? He's like, no, I'm asking you, how did you do that? He's like, I know, right? It's like, are you going to answer me? This is a serious question. You just crashed my car. How did you get it in the middle of the lake? And he's like, yeah. There's something called a break, Ethan.
Ethan, are you alright?
I'm fine. Let me back up again.
The fire. There isn't
Ethan,
any
are you
time.
alright? That was really stupid, Ethan. You're an idiot, Ethan.
Nowhere to go but up. Grab on. Hurry. Let's move.
This whole scene pissed me off
Don't
so
worry,
much.
And try not to breathe in the smoke.
I know. Thank you, Ethan. You're kind.
Just such a waste of characters. Like, she could have survived at least if they were going to take this route, which, instead of what I was saying about the hub, I guess whatever. But
That'd be good.
the fact that, you know, they showed her in the trailer as often as she did, and everyone's like, dude, who's this chick going to be? Somebody was saying she looked like Claire, she was Claire or something. Maybe it's a Claire clone, and then, yeah, all this crap happens. It's like, what the fuck?
Come on. It'll hold.
And Ethan's lying after she dies. Why is everybody dying on me?
That's our way out.
Thank God. But what then? The village is still full of monsters. We can't fight them. There's too many.
I know I'm talking a lot of shit about
don't
this
talk
game,
like
but it
that.
really is like
We'll find a
one of
safe
my
house to
favorite
put you in
games
until I
ever.
can find my
Like,
daughter. My hunch is she's in
I guess
that
the
old
reason
castle.
why I say that is just because of how
place
much I
is full
wish
of
that they
nothing but
just
blood
had
and
paid a
death.
little more attention to what
I
they
don't
were
want to be
doing.
alone while you're...
And it would have been like a
Father.
flawless masterpiece.
Elena, no. That's not him. Not anymore.
Elena, it's me, your father.
Father!
Wait, it's not safe. Stay there.
Also, yeah, the fact that they brought him back, you
Give me your hand.
just saw him fall down and get burned by a bunch of burning debris.
Ethan,
How did he not burn alive?
Save your daughter!
Elena, don't give up. Reach for me. God damn it.
everyone dying on me.
It's so stupid. What a weird line.
This is just too much.
Yeah, it was just... What a sad decision. And a waste of potential. And, yeah, once again, bringing the dad back. He just burned alive. I mean, he should have. How did he stay within that burning section of the house without... I mean, at least all of his clothes burning off. And having, like, burns all over his body. He just comes around the corner. Elena, it turns out I'm fireproof. I should join the fire brigade, Elena. Elena, I'm going to America to become a firefighter.
This place is going mad.
It's the American dream.
Why the fuck is this happening again? Shit!
Look at that castle. It's just so cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff done. And then that's the only time you use the screwdriver too. I was like, what? I mean, it could be a weapon. And that would be another thing I'd add. Like a one-shot, or one-hit kill weapon that you could use. And if you stabbed somebody with it, Ethan would be like, screw you. Damn! And then you get an achievement. Called You're Screwed.
Stop! Mother Miranda! Hey!
Yeah, okay, that's another thing. He had his fucking gun on him, the over-under shotgun.
What was that?
And why the hell, when I ran in here, that was the first thing I did. It's just not here anymore. I mean, I can see her having the ability to blow him up. Because she's kind of overpowered, but... Really? They knew what we wanted. They knew we were going to go for that immediately. Why wouldn't they let us? It's just an odd decision. I can already tell this is going to be a hard playthrough without having infinite ammo.
Death.
Hello, Miranda.
Yes. Death has visited them all.
I love that little jiggling skull. That looks like it's laughing with her. Okay. Save it right there again. And, this is where I basically made it in the last stream. Just running through. And, I got right about here, and I was like, you know what, yeah, this is a good spot to stop. The next one, I'll be going through part of the castle. Probably won't make it through the entire thing before I'll take another break and go to do a third video. It'll probably be multiple videos before I get out of the castle. Just because I like taking my time in there. It's just so cool. That was a really great section of the game. That's one that was like clearly the highlight of the game. So yeah, we'll be doing that next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you want. Thanks for sticking around and watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.